Yabama, yedu, yabama, 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 yedu. GFina, yabama. This is the League Highlight Show, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to GTV Sports Plus for the University of Ghana's Corporate Football League second season. A spectacle was what we witnessed in week 7, where at the end of the games from both Group A and B, 32 goals were registered. 32 goals. But out of the 32 goals, some companies didn't even find the net of their opponent, not once. Not once. Companies like Lebanese Sport Club couldn't register a goal. Ladies and gentlemen, people are catching up to the heat of this league, and the maths are massing. The drawing board is drawing body, and the sexy is your mother. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go ahead to bring you all the gist from the games I was played in week 7, let me say a very big thank you to the sponsors of the league. Pella Mineral Water. A bottle of Pella Mineral Water is what you need to stay hydrated in this season, even as we dissect the intuitus and the ditutus of all the gist that we are bringing to you. Also, we say a very big thank you to TCL Electronics, to Glycogenol Insurance, of course, the Roma Africa producers of Alive, Jamar, Fortune Margarine, and Frito Cooking Oil. Also to our partners, Radio Universe, our radio partners, the voice of University of Ghana, and how can I forget our one and only GTV Sports Plus that is covering us for the entirety of this league, bringing you all the highlights, the week under review. Also, ladies and gentlemen, GFA are technical supporters, and GFA did not just provide technical support last week, which is week 7, but they also provided 6 goals, which I'll be bringing you in the course of this highlight. This show is put together and produced and brought to you by the University of Ghana Sport and Wellness Directorate with Rise Sport Services. My name is Bobby Otis, and let's go straight into the gist. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Group A played their games on the warm-up pitch, and Group B played in the main stadium. All matches were played concurrently, and at the end of all the 5 games that were played from both Group A and B, 10 games that were played from both Group A and B, 32 goals were registered, just like I mentioned. And the first game from Group A was a match that was played between Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, the title holders from the first season, and University of Ghana's consolidated side. Unfortunately, University of Ghana takes 1 step forward and they take 2 steps backwards. But this time, Ghana Civil Aviation ensured that they rather took 4 steps backwards. At the end of that game, it was 4-0 to the advantage of to the disadvantage of University of Ghana. The first game also in Group B was a game that was played between Ghana Airport Company Limited and Roma Africa. A game that saw Roma Africa triumph over Ghana Airport Company Limited 3-1. Let's watch the 2 highlights of the first game from the both groups and listen to the interview with the captains.
I'm happy about it. I think the team is all happy about it because this is something we've been training for. We are the defending champions and we want to keep that position this season as well. They should come prepared because we are prepared. This is something we've been doing every time at training. We've been pressing hard, defending our post, and we knew we could get this win. We just had to work towards it, and we did what we have to do. We are very sorry for UG. They are our people. I know most of their guys. They are my schoolmates, but it's a competition. No friends till we are done.
We are really, really sad for the loss as usual, but if you concede goals too early like that, that's what happens. So we still have 2 games left, so we have to go back, train hard, and come back strong. We just need to train. We just need to train, and we will come back strong. That's what I always want to say.
Played well in the first half. The second half, unfortunately, the lights didn't turn on early. We kept complaining to the referee 1,000 times, but he won't budge to that. So after the 2 goals, they scored us within 4 or 5 minutes. The 2 goals came within 4 or 5 minutes, and you can bear with me that it was dark. If the lights were on, it would have been a different ball game altogether. So yeah, when you're already down, it takes some courage and some doing to come back up. So they scored another goal, and that's what actually happened. This is the inception. This is the start of Ghana Airports joining the UG Games. So yeah, we haven't started well, but we want to assure them that next season, this is not us now. We want to assure them that next season we'll come back stronger.
We are very excited because we went down, and you know this is just a 20 minutes game. So from a 1-0 and then we winning 3-1, it's very good feeling. So we are very, very happy. They should watch out for Wema Africa. We are the real deal. No matter how we go down, we will come back again. So they should watch out. We want to tell them that they should keep supporting us, and we are going to make them proud.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just joining us, you are still watching the League Highlight Show right here on GTV Sports Plus from the University of Ghana Corporate Football League second season. My name is Bobby Otis, and now we go into Game 2. In Game 2 from Group A, we had a game that was played between Ghana Armed Forces Officers Sport Club and Bui Power Authority. Ghana Armed Forces Officers Sport Club, just as always, showed their dominance after they drew with University of Ghana in Week 6 by winning this game 3-0 against Bui Power Authority. Also for the Game 2 in Group B, it was National Communication Authority that played against Telecel, and Telecel were stubborn. Telecel decided to see to it that their regulators, which is the National Communication Authority, were the ones that were willing. And I'm sure that if you use Telecel and your network is not too strong, it is because NCA is vexed that Telecel scored them. Because 2-0 is nothing to be jubilant about. So you score us on the pitch, and we too will cut off your network connection. Let's watch the highlight from the 2 games and listen to the interview with the captains.
Always knew this game was going to be a tough game. The Armed Forces team, they play very compact. You see that they played together for a long time. Their passes were excellent. Our game plan was to try and hold them as much as we can and see if we can capitalize on a few mistakes and go through, but unfortunately that did not happen. Our team of coaches and technical men are always on the lines taking notes. So we believe that they've taken some lessons from this game and we'll go back and then work on them. We hope to bounce back better. We want to apologize to our fans. Some of them have traveled all the way to Bui to come and watch us, only for us to lose. We can't give any more excuses, but we promise them that we are going to work harder and hopefully the next game we are going to come out victorious.
It's also a good feeling to win 3-0. Yeah, so we are happy. It's a good feeling. I mean, our last game we drew, so once again we came into this game very, very much annoyed and pumped up to show what we have. And God being so good, we got a 2-0 win. Yeah, we'll take a rest, a few days rest, and we'll train, and then we'll be ready to face our next opponent. To our fans, they shouldn't worry. We'll try and qualify for the top 4 so that we can go for the charge, the title charge.
Today, just before kickoff, a lot of setbacks here and there. I mean, we tried our best to give a good result, but it didn't work out. We'll go again and then come back strong next time. I think it's all on the drawing board. We have to talk over the team talks and everything and come back stronger again. I think we are off the pedal at the moment, but we are still confident that we'll win our next game. We want to tell them not to lose hope. They should keep coming to support us. We beg them. We thank them for the love they show us all the time. And then we promise to win our next game.
We came into the game knowing that we had to get the win. Our last, number of performances haven't been so good, so we came in determined to get the win. We knew that we had to turn the fortunes around, and the boys logged in and we got the job done. So it was a good feeling. I mean, it was a very good feeling. Performances like this show what we are trying to get across. We've put in the performances, but then the results have not reflected our performances. So now getting the performance and the results, we are telling the fans to be behind us because their support is what keeps us going. So they should stay behind us, and then more of these results will come along the way. So the next opponent, now we are clicking, the results are starting to show, so we'll just tell them to watch out. We're coming for them.
Before I go ahead to bring you the highlights from Game 3, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind you that this league is brought to you by Pella Mineral Water, TCR Electronics, Roma Africa, producers of Alive, Jamal Soaps, Fortune Margarine, and of course Fried Oil Cooking Oil. We had technical support from Ghana Football Association, and on our media airwaves we had GTV Sports Plus, where you get to see all the highlights from the week under review, and Radio Universe, the voice of University of Ghana. This league is produced and brought to you by University of Ghana Sports and Wellness Directorate and Right Sport Services. My name is Bobby Otis. Now, let's go into Game 3. Ladies and gentlemen, for Game 3 of the University of Ghana Corporate Football League's second season for Week 7, we saw Ghana Football Association play against Stanbic Bank. Stanbic Bank played against GFA, and GFA told them that what they know how to do best is count money, but GFA, they know how to score goals. At the end of that game, GFA was interestingly and surprisingly putting together some 6 goals at the back of the net of Stanbic Bank, and Stanbic Bank only got 1 back. It was 6-1 to the advantage of GFA. And for Game 3 in Group B, we saw Zenith Bank play against NPA, National Petroleum Authority, also lashed another banking sector operator, which is Zenith Bank, by 1-0. Let's watch the highlights from the 2 games and listen to our interview with the captains.
The best of performances, but such is life. You face some of these adversities every once in a while. The team did their best, but unfortunately it wasn't that day. Next game, we're definitely going to bounce back. We're definitely going to put on a better showing, and we'll definitely carry the day next game. We'll give you back the old Stanbic Bank. Yeah. It's never a good idea to blame any particular instance or incident or person, but I think if I had to just put it together, coming into the game, we weren't very organized coming in. Some late showing up here and there, so it took us some time to get into the groove, by which time we had already conceded 3 goals. Clawed back 1, and towards the second half, we just lost that discipline again. So it's definitely something we'll take back to the training field, discipline and team cohesion. work on that and get better next year. Yeah, it was a good game, and this victory is for the president of the Football Association and the general secretary of the Ghana Football Association and all the staff of the Ghana Football Association. I would say this victory is for them. The motivation coming from the GFA president, the executives of the FA, they are really pushing the team with a lot of motivation. So this victory, I might say, it's from the motivation we get from the head of the GFA. This game wasn't an easy game, as the scoreline would testify, because I might say, Stanbic back, we saw them last 2 weeks when they played, and our game plan worked very well today. I might commend the technical team for pulling up a very formidable team and also getting their game plan on a point today.
I think, like you mentioned, today's game was a bit special. We were on the high, but unfortunately, it looks like we're playing against 12, and so irrespective of whatever we did on the pitch, we had a higher number disadvantage going against us, and so we'll just keep on doing what we know doing best, hoping that we'll get good officiating in subsequent matches.
Many thanks to our chief executive, the management board of directors, our coach, and then the 13-man squad, which is our fans, for turning up. They give us the motivational aspect of the victory. Then again, we really demonstrated whatever we've been doing in our training grounds. And then if we come in as business as usual, we need to deliver, and then that is what gave us the victory. The slogan has always been from 2019 when they started the first. They did again in 2025, the second section, and this is the third section. It's either we win or we win. So regardless of who the opponents are, it's always 3 points or nothing more, nothing less. Message to your next opponent. They should watch out. They are playing against National Petroleum. I don't really know who the opponents are, but the signal has already been sent. This is something we wanted to do, and then lo and behold, it's a game after game. So whosoever we are meeting next, we have our game plan and we'll meet them squarely. But they should watch out in as much as we are watching out for them.
Game 4 was also another fantastic display of mastery of football from both Group A and B. And in Group A, GNPC played against Lancaster Accra. You know what? Before I go ahead to tell you the reason why GNPC lost to Lancaster by 2-0, you look at this flyer. Look at this flyer. Yes. What you saw it right. GNPC's coach is blaming the abysmal performance on his inability to field a soccer maestro, a striker like the one and only Bomba. Bomba of Accra was not fielded, so GNPC lost. Don't look at his stomach. Stop looking at his stomach. That's not where you're supposed to look. Look at his legs. Look at his calves, and you can see how he can score the goal. But his coach decided not to put him on the team. Anyway, they lost 2-0 because Bomba didn't play. I'm sure that next week Bomba will play and GNPC will win. But also for game 4 from Group B, Bust played against Forestry and that game ended 0-0. I must say that these two companies really played well, but unfortunately, no goals were registered. Let's watch the highlights and catch the interview with our captains.
It's a bad one for us, but I believe with team race we'll come back better. We had lots of injuries from our previous 2 games. So if you look at the bench, we had only like 2 players over there. So changes, and we had an injury too on field. So it was a tough one for us, but I know that next game will be better. As you are preparing, you also prepare because anything can happen. We have our eyes on the trophy too. Thank you.
We are on the high because we prepared very well for this game, and we only came here with one mindset to win and boost our chances of winning the league. We trained a lot for this, and we talked to the guys how this match was important to us, and they did just that for us. Our opposing team, they should get their loins because we are coming with a different mindset. Yes, we are coming with a different mindset that we are not going to lose any match again. We didn't prepare from the beginning, but now we are on our grounds. So we will win our remaining matches without difficulties.
I think it's not the best because we are coming back from a long break and then there was a little fatigue, but I think it was a good game, We're still training, they should hope for the best. Our second half was better than the first, so we are improving. They should hope for the best. We are not an easy opponent. They should watch out for a good game.
We are very disappointed because we didn't expect this. We created a lot of chances, but this has been our big issue since last season. We, in any matches, we are able to create more than 5 clear chances, but we squander them. We don't make our chances. So it's something we need to tackle on it, because between the defenders to the midfielders there, I think it's good, but our scoring rate is very low. It's not yet over. I think we have 3 matches ahead. Right now we have 9 points. So if you're able to win the 3 matches left, I think you'll be getting 15 points, which is not bad. They did a lot of work and they have really done well. So my message to them, I congratulate them for getting a draw. And I hope their next match, they will be able to win. Yeah, if only they put this energy into their last 3 matches.
The final game of week 7 was from both Group A and B, of course. And in Group A, Lebanese Sport Club or Lebanese Sport Community played against Union Ghana. The first runners-up from the first season, Union Ghana, went up against the new addition or the new entrant, Lebanese Sport Community. And they lost them 3-0. And the white men were crying. I mean, the Lebanese were crying. Union Ghana, ladies and gentlemen, scored Lebanese 3-0. And Guel PLC. I was tempted to believe that Gimpa was trailing, but after being able to draw a game with Guel at 3 apiece, we can give the trophy to Gimpa for, drawing with Guel, because Guel is a formidable side. Guel is a strong side. So for Gimpa, a certain Gimpa, to be able to draw against Guel, we just might as well give them some packs of water to say thank you for a work done so sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the final game of the night. Guel 3, Gimpa 3. Let's watch the highlight.
We're really excited to have won the game. The Lebanese community, they are our friends and partners. So we've played them before. So coming into the game, they were very, very excited that because they've beaten us before, they were going to beat us in this match. But, you know, friendly matches are different from competition. So we are happy to have been able to win the game. For us, I think we are still on course. We had a setback, previously when we lost one of our games. But we are still on course to ensure that we win all the other games so that at least we get a chance to play in the semis. To all the members of Union, we are grateful and thankful to you for the support. We ask you to continue to support us. Union, Emashi. Union, Emashi. Union, Yeshe. All the best.
Of mistake. First of all, they didn't allow some of our few players to play, our key players. But you know, it's part of football. We have to accept our loss, and congratulations to Union. We'll be back. If not this year, next year.
We are not so excited. We could have won this game, but it's rather unfortunate we drop points today too. Not to lose. We could have defended better, and I think today we took our chances, but we could have defended better today. They should watch out for a better performance. They should come in our numbers to come and support us.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the player of the week from Group A and B. In week 8, ladies and gentlemen, for the University of Ghana Corporate Football League, these are going to be the games that will be played. Thank you for sticking and staying with us. Thank you for watching the League Highlight Show right here on GTV Sports Plus from the University of Ghana Corporate Football League. Ladies and gentlemen, until we catch you at week 8 in the University of Ghana's main stadium and on the warm-up pitch where Group A and B's match will be played concurrently, let me say thank you to the sponsors of the league, Pella Mineral Water, TCL Electronics, Wilma Africa, producers of Alive, Jamal Soaps, Fortune, Margarine, and of course, Phyto Cooking Oil. Also to Glycogenol Insurance and Ghana Football Association, our technical supporters, and to GTV Sports Plus, our media partners, and Radio Universe, the voice of University of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, this is put together, produced, and brought to you by University of Ghana Sport and Wellness Directorate and Rise Sport Services. My name continues to be and forever remain Bobby Otis, and until I come back your way again in week 8 to bring you all the gist and the goals that were scored. Please stay safe, and we hope to see you at the stadium.